Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives, takes us back to camp and picks up the storyline right from where we left off at the end of the final chapter, totally disregarding Part 5. I enjoyed this movie a lot, and I'm kind of glad that it disregarded Part 5, as Part 5, for me personally, was not my favorite. I know many of you guys enjoyed it, however, for me, it was not my favorite. Although this film is very different from the other previous 5 in that it doesn't have gratuitous nudity, it also doesn't have much blood shed, and it doesn't have as many scare scenes. However, for me, I enjoyed it because of the narrative, because of it picking up not directly after Part 4, but some time after 4, but it's still continuing that storyline. So it was satisfying to me. The acting, I would say, was good. It was great seeing our characters head back to camp, Jason going after them at camp. He was on a mission to get back to Crystal Lake and do what he does best. The film also does have a sort of campiness feel to it, especially during the paintball scene. Those scenes, especially the music that was played with those scenes, it definitely made it feel a little bit cheesy. And then when the unalivings occur, I laughed so much because I felt like at that moment, you couldn't take that portion of the film seriously. Besides that, I don't think there were any other very cheesy or campy moments. It was just that section, but I think it was put in just for a little bit of fun. Also, if you're a fan of the YouTube channel Dead Meat, you'll know that they get one of their clips for their opening montage where it's 2 of our boy campers who say, and I quote, "What do you think? I think we're dead meat." That clip comes from this film. With this film concluding its storyline that started in Part 4, I am curious to see how the next few films will develop, what we will get from them. But overall, up to this point, I have enjoyed this franchise so far. There have been some weak spots, but overall, I think it's a satisfying franchise. Although it's iconic and it's legendary, it's probably not the strongest of the slasher franchises. I've heard many other people enjoy the other franchises such as The Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Scream, more than this one. But nonetheless, I am enjoying this, as I said before, and I look forward to seeing more and more of Jason and these films. Up to this point, which of these 6 films are your favorite? Or if the upcoming films are actually one of your favorites, let me know, I guess, whatever is next in line. But as always, you guys, leave your thoughts in the comments, and thank you so much.